Let me show you what's inside most electrolyte powders and why you should consider a liquid instead. This sachet contains 6 grams of powder. 1.2 grams comes from sodium, potassium, and magnesium combined. Another 1.7 grams comes from chloride. That's 2.9 grams of minerals out of 6 grams in total, meaning more than 50% of each sachet is made up of additives. So what makes up the other 50%? First, citric acid, made by fermenting corn syrup with a black mold called aspergillus nitrate, and it's used in every electrolyte powder for solubility and stability. Next, anti-caking agents used to prevent the powders from clumping as they absorb moisture from the air. Natural flavors, which is basically a loophole term to disguise lab aroma compounds mixed with carriers like maltodextrin. And finally, sweeteners to mask the harsh, metallic taste of lab-made mineral salts. The real question is, do we need to be consuming all of these additives every single day just to meet our mineral and electrolyte needs? The truth is, if you want a powder, you kind of do. It's not that brands don't care, it's just the limitations of manufacturing electrolytes in a dry powder form. Electrolytes can't exist on their own in a powder. They're too reactive. So to make them shelf stable, brands need to chemically bond them to salts or acids. And after all that, you still need to dissolve the powder back into liquid just to make it work. The good news is that powdered electrolytes are not the only option. In fact, electrolytes never originated as powder form in the first place. Sodium, magnesium, and potassium are naturally found in seawater or mined from the rocks left behind by ancient oceans before they get processed into the powders used in most supplements today. So it's kind of ironic that you take something that starts as a liquid, make it into a powder, and then you need to dissolve it back in liquid to make it work. That's why when we made Sionic, we didn't invent a new formula. We simply returned to the original source, the only natural solution outside of the fluid inside of your body to contain all major electrolytes and over 70 trace minerals: seawater. And when you keep electrolytes in their original liquid state, there's no need to stabilize them with salts or acids. There's no need to prevent clumping. There's no need to force solubility and no need to mask the taste with sweeteners and flavorings. Each Sionic sachet delivers over 78 ionic minerals and trace elements already dissolved in their most bioavailable state, without any of the additives that exist purely for manufacturing and not your health. So if you're looking for a complete mineral and electrolyte solution without any of the unwanted ingredients, welcome to Sionic.